What's up guys, it's Ain here and welcome to Loot From over 1200 Zamorak kills. I've been working on this goal for around a week and a half and I finally completed it. The goal was to get a Zamorakian Hasta. It took me 1219 kills to get, and once I got it, I decided to make a video. So this video is not going to be a guide. If you want a Zamorak guide, check out my God of War's dungeon guide, which has Zamorak in it. But if you're here for loot, if you're here because you're wondering if Zamorak is worth it, then this is the video for you. So without further ado, let's get in. Actually, let's not get into the loot. I need to give an honorable mention. So a friend of mine, Dulce, she actually helped me with around 300 to 500 kills at Zamorak. So thank you. It was much appreciated. It made those 300 to 500 kills much quicker, much more enjoyable. And there you have it. But let's move on to the loot. Now, you see the loot right here and you're probably wondering, okay, this seems a little funky, a little weird. Definitely not, the loot from 1200 kills. And you're right, it isn't actually. Around 600 kills in, I decided that I was actually doing a loot video. Before then, I was not aware I was making a loot from video. I was just kind of doing Zamorak just for fun. So, you're missing out right here on around half. You could probably double the alkables actually. That's what you can expect. Take all of what you see here except for the D legs, because I actually didn't alk the D legs, and except for the glories, but everything else, take all. Okay, that's not moving. There we go. Take all of these items and double them, and that's what you can expect to get from the alkable items. Now, not all these are alkable items either. The Dragon Full Helm, the Onks Ring, and the Glories can all be sold to other players for a lot more profit than you would get from alking them. So just be aware of that these 4 items and the Mahogany Planks as well get a lot more profit from actually selling to players. But once again, if you didn't hear, double what you see here, and that's how many alkables you're going to get. Now this is around 2.8 billion GP profit right here. So if you double that, that's around 6 bill GP profit. Now you're also probably wondering, okay buddy, you only have one Zamorakian spear, where are the rest? Well, you're right, I do have some more. I have some in the Grand Exchange, and I actually sold a couple before then. I've been selling them for only 325 mil, which if you're more patient than me, you can probably get around 400 mil for them. However, I want to sell them to get some quick GP. I got a total of 21 spears from Zamorak, so that's around where you can expect. You can probably expect from 1200 kills anywhere from probably 15 spears to 30 spears. That's, that's pretty big extremes, but, I think it gives you a rough idea. I also got around 300 Black Shield H4s, which out of 1200 kills, that gives you around a 1 in 4 chance of actually getting the Black Shield for yourself. Now, pets. I got a total of 3 pets in 1200 kills. I think that's actually pretty decent, especially since you only need 1 pet, so you have a pretty good chance of actually getting the pet. Now, elite clue scrolls. I got a total of 3 personally, but you guys know me, I hate doing clue scrolls, so oftentimes I'll put the clue scroll into my bank, I'll forget about it, and oftentimes I forgot about it for 100, maybe even 200 kills before doing it. So I personally got 3, but you guys, if you do clue scrolls right when you get them, you can probably expect more like 5 to 6 elite clue scrolls. And then finally, of course, the Zamorakian Hasta, the bean and potato of Zamorak. This spear, this one-handed Hasta, this is a one-handed spear. It acts like the Zamorak spear, except it's one-handed, which means that you can use a Divine with it, a Dragon Defender, etc., which means that it's fantastic for Glaciers, my next loot from video, and it's also fantastic for Corporal Beast, which otherwise would be a pretty difficult Slayer task. But with the Hasta, it makes it incredibly easy. So that's what you can expect from Zamorak. Double the alkables, and also I got 3 hilts. I turned them into Zamorakian God Swords with shards, and I sold them for 300 mil each. So that's what you can expect from Zamorak. Let's give you the price checks. Alkables, 6 bill in total. Remember, you're doubling these alkables. Spears, 6.5 bill in total. The Hasta, 4 bill in total. But I suggest not selling it because it's actually really quite a good item. if you're doing Glaciers and Corporal Beast. If you're not, then sell it. It's pretty much worthless if you don't do those 2 bosses. Hilt, I made 900 mil. Elites, I made 3 bill. Remember that you will probably get more because you're not like me. You actually do your elites, which comes out to a grand total of 20.4 billion GP. Without getting the Hosta drop, I would have made 16.4 bill GP, which is about how much I made because I'm not selling the Hosta. And if you didn't get any elites and you didn't get the Hosta either, you'd still be making a grand total of 13.4 billion GP. So, do I think Zamorak is actually worth it? Yeah, I actually think that right now, as it sits, Zamorak is one of the best bosses to kill. No, actually scratch that. Right now, I would say that all the bosses are equally as profitable because Armadillo drops Armadillo armor, which a lot of people need for the last journey. Bandos, the Bandos armor is always needed for PVMing and PkHing. Saradomin, the Armadillo crossbow is actually really expensive right now. It's like 2 to 4 bill each, so it's pretty much like the Hosta. And Zamorak, same thing. Lots of alkables, just like Saradomin, and you get the chance of getting that Hosta. So, really, I think all of God Wars Dungeon is in a really good place right now. If you're wondering, which God Wars Dungeon boss should I kill? Try any of them. Just choose one and stick to it. Lots of people have been asking me about goals, how to make GP, all that kind of stuff. Set a goal and stick to it. I set a goal that I would get a Zamarakian Hosta. I did not get that Hosta until my 1219th kill. 1,219 Zamorak kills. That is a ton. I was losing hope, and then I finally got it. So just stick to your goals, and you're going to make a lot of GP, because if I didn't have this Hosta, which essentially I don't, because I'm not actually going to be selling it, just everything else, I'd still make 16.4 billion GP. You're still making a profit. So just be aware of that. You know, set that goal, and you're going to make GP regardless. But guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, tap that like button. If you're new around here, subscribe. I make weekly PkHonor content, loot from videos, all kinds of good stuff. And yeah, that's about it, guys. Oh, also a little teaser of what you can expect. You can expect a flipping/merchanting guide, just, you know, a quick little ramble video, and a loot from Glaciers video. But that will probably take anywhere from 2 to 3 weeks because the Glaciers are a little bit longer than Zamorak. That's about it, guys. Peace.